All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna just go over like this week. Like this week gonna be crazy. Like I'm very excited. Last week, honestly, each one of these weeks has been crazy. You see how we tackle the market, and we still come out on top. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of any little small setback, but that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a loss in there, but the thing is, all your wins will always like you know what I'm saying be more than your losses. So you just gotta like focus at the same time to stay focused. But let's get into it, man. Y'all drop some sevens in the chat right now if y'all want to learn some new gems on how y'all could be profitable going into this new week. Long as y'all know what we're doing, y'all always make money because you copy what we're doing, just duplicate. You know what I'm saying? It's like the ripple effect. You just gotta look at it like that. So let's go. All right, so this is the DXY. So right now the DXY or whatnot. So I told y'all about the little cheat code, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know this, but it's very easy to manipulate. But at the same time, you don't want to focus surely on the DXY. But we're going to treat it just like a currency pair. So like in this case, when we treat it like a currency pair, honestly, what we're going to do is just mainly mark it up from scratch. So you got to know where the market is going and where the market can end up at. And then we'll apply like technical analysis, which is like just some smaller things or whatnot. Let's see. I gotta add my moving averages back on here. So let me add these moving averages. I think I accidentally deleted them. Let's see. So y'all know the moving averages. So this is a part of my technical analysis. I always have these moving averages on here. It's just very important for me to know what the market is going to do. So I always change it to I think it's 8. So yeah, like 8. Let's see. Then we got the 50, which is the 50 moving average. 50. So think about it. The 8 is like scalper time, lower time frame. It works better because it's a smaller length. It sticks closer to your candles or whatnot. As you can see, like the 8 is the black. So we'll look at the 50 like this. So the 50, we'll just like change it to another color. Let's see, like dark green. It's cool. All right, so this is my 50. So, and then we have the 200. The 200 acts as like maybe a higher, like 1 hour, 4 hour daily, which is the massive overall trending move. So that's all you gotta, you know what I'm saying, just understand and know. So here we got, yeah, the call is gonna be recorded, y'all. Let's see, the 200. So the 200, I usually use the 200 as maybe, you know what I'm saying, 4 hour daily, but I gotta make it a good color. I had the colors on here, but they changed. Let's see. Could make it like gold. All right, cool. We'll make it like gold, a little lighter. Darker gold. Orange gold, same thing. All right, so that's my 200. So we got, if you look on my screen, we got the 50, the 200, and the 8. So each of these, like I told y'all before, the 8 is always closer to the candle strength. So remember, I always told y'all support and resistance. Now, this is just technical analysis. So y'all know you can find technical analysis in the academy and whatnot. So here, you'll just be able to see how price respects this and it acts as a support and resistance. So it's better on the lower time frames. So if we go to like maybe right here, like the 15 minute. So you see how the black, if you look very closely, the smaller lines is more of like a resistance. Broke through, came back, broke through, support. Anytime resistance, because it was resistance. So anytime resistance is broken, it becomes support. Support. Boom. So anytime y'all hear me in the chat talking about, oh, price is closing above or below, that just automatically tells you what's going on. So like I'd be like, okay, if price is closing above the 8, then we automatically assume price closed up here. So like this was the breakout. The breakout happened here, and then price closed above the 8 right here, and then it came back and retest. So when I say above, that means it's not touching it, it's above it. So like that's like a smaller, lower time frame move. So that's just confirmation to let you know that these candles are above. So they open, close, open, and then what was created here, a bearish candle. So once that bearish candle, it closed, then it opened and it made a bullish candle. So this is like, you know what I'm saying, over a time period. But this is more so like a 3-bar play. Y'all know 1, 2, 3, and then it shoots up. You can tell first engulfing, bearish, which is like the fake out, catch it down here, buy it back up. So like that's a retracement type move. But that's just my 8. Far as with the 50, same thing. Y'all know this is mainly just support and resistance, just with moving averages, which is mainly technical analysis. So the 8 is a little bit, I mean, the 50 is a little bit more smoother. The 50, as you can see, support broke through. So you automatically assume if it hits over here again, it's going to be resistance. So let's go find the resistance. Boom, resistance, sold back down. So do not, this one thing that I don't do. Just don't use these for like trying to take a buy whenever they cross or whenever they like, because anytime you also know the trend. So you see here how the 8 and the 50 cross. So anytime the 8 crosses the 50 going down, it's automatically telling you that the market is going to sell. Anytime the price of a of the opposite direction where the 8 crosses the 50 going up, it just automatically tells you that price is bullish. So you just gotta look at it like if the 8 is going up, it's buying. If the 8 is going down and it crosses, you only look at them whenever they cross. So you can use the technical analysis as support, resistance, and identifying the trend. So that's why I use these moving averages, but that's just one confluence. So moving averages alone is one confluence. I always tell y'all it's 4 confluences. The first confluence is you can use moving averages or whatnot. So that's the confirmation within the moving average. That's one confirmation. The second confirmation, you know what I'm saying, key zones, which we're about to get into. But we're gonna take it one by one. So right now, the first confluence is just moving averages. So that's how you look at moving averages. Now, when you're looking at the 200, it's the same thing. The 200, you can see, okay, price touched here, but it didn't touch nowhere over here. So what caused this to happen is anytime the 50 crosses the 200, it's the same exact thing, but just, so it's like 8 to 50, 50 to 200. Anytime the 8 crosses the 50, it's buying. Anytime the 50 crosses the 200, it's buying. Vice versa. If the 8 crosses the 50 going down, it's selling. If the 50 crosses the 200 going down, it's selling. Y'all get it? Drop some ones in the chat if y'all know what I'm talking about. Go ahead, let me know. Drop some ones in the chat real quick. That's some major sauce right there for y'all. Y'all about to go crazy. I'm telling you. And make sure you rewatch this video. I'm going to post it today. All right, cool. That's just how you use moving averages. That's just confirmation, easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can teach a kid that and they gonna know like, okay, it's a support right here. You know what I'm saying? It touch it again. You just got to know how they cross and that, or how they break, and that'll tell you what it's currently doing. So I'm just looking at like, okay, if the market was just currently over here, this is what the market looked like. We automatically seen, okay, the 8 crossed the 50, so price is buying. And then you already had, I think, let's see, they about to cross right here. So here it is. So the 8 and the 200, they're literally about to cross on the next candle. So that automatically telling you that the overall trend is buying on a higher time frame. So once they cross, you'll see the trend continue up. So they cross here, trend continued up, up. It's probably gonna keep going up. You know what I'm saying? If we keep watching it, it'll probably go back up or it'll come back and retest it at support. Broke through, resistance, broke through, That's what it's consolidating at. All right, but the overall trend, you can see the 8 crossed the 50, but it's consolidating. Then it came back down, but they never crossed. See. All right, so they crossed right there. So that's why I said don't worry about how price is buying, but you can see the overall trend. This is why I say the higher time frames are better. So you got the 50 and the 200. So the 50 crossed the 200. So the overall trend was buying, and it's still currently buying. And what happened? These highs got broke. This was the last high. Then the new high was made. It came down, made a W, the double bottom, and then price is buying up. All right, so that's that. That's just how price moves. All right, so now let's get into it. So with the DXY and everything, we automatically know we got our moving averages, our technical analysis and whatnot. So I just jumped straight into it just to know what price is currently at, or what price can currently come back and retest or act as a support. So we always want to know where price is going. I need to know what level price is going and how much room it has to buy and how much room it has to sell. So as I can see, pricing is in an overall downtrend currently at where the market is currently at, which is let's see, just yeah. So that's where price is currently at right now in July. So it's still down. So from July all the way from May, price was at 102. Now it's here in May, it's down to 89. So when I do these key zones and key levels, I'm on the daily. I usually don't be on the daily, but I usually do it on the 1 hour. The 1 hour just give you more current movement, but I still play around with the daily, not too much. I don't want to go too much in the daily. But as you can see, this right here currently, this is the 1 hour. This is what's currently going on. So usually let's do it like this. I always start from the 1 hour, 4 hour, then I work my way up. So I may play around with the 4 hour because if you do the daily, you're gonna be looking at major moves, like major over a week period moves. So that's a what I'm saying, a swing trader. But we can get the same amount of pips in a shorter period of time just by using this strategy. So this is like the 1 hour time frame. I'm just looking at what price is currently doing on the DXY. And these zones never have to be too big. You never have to make them like extra big. Just keep them in a good area, a good location. That's a little better. And then do some key levels. Man, how y'all Saturday going? I know it's a great day. I hope the weather is good where y'all at, because I know a lot of y'all are like from different parts of the world or whatnot, which is good. That's how we're going to expand even more. Like I said, like we going to get to a point where it's going to be 500 to 1,000 some people in the chat. Y'all here early. And then the opportunities I'm going to give y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be phenomenal. I want to see a lot of people reach 6 figures because it's enough money for everybody to hit 6 figures. You just got to get this little small stepping stool out the way. But these charts are simple. Once you got them up, you're good. All you gotta do is just follow the structure of them. Like it's your analysis. It's your analysis. And there's a reason for everything you do in this market. And the reason why I'm doing my key levels right now is because I'm currently want to see how prices reacting. So as you can see, price made major moves. Let's see, I could put one right there. That's pretty solid. Right here. All right, so that's not bad. All right, so these prices just move, you know what I'm saying? It just reacted like here, 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 a bunch of times on this line. Price reacted. It just broke through, retested right here. So let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. These levels are, you know what I'm saying, very, very important to your trading analysis. After you have your levels, all you doing is catching a break, retest, sell, break, retest, sell, especially if it's in a downtrend. You know what I'm saying? And the moving averages cross, so you added that into your confluence. That just told you automatically, all right, prices breaking through the 50. And that's why price was engulfing. And these little moves, like I tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, don't leave no money on the table. But price from here to like here, what's this? The DXY. That's a big move, you know what I'm saying? But this is the DXY, you know what I'm saying? I'm marking this up like it's gold right now. But it is gold in a way. So like I put too much technical analysis on this chart, but y'all can see how price moves through these key levels. Like you got a double top right here, for instance, and you use the DXY the same as you use your other pairs. Like this is the M. You can see the M right here. Clean as day. And this is where, you know what I'm saying, you can eat at. You can eat. And if you automatically know that the DXY is about to sell, then all your other pairs that you have marked up in Confluence is going to be doing the same exact thing. The M was complete right there. So like that's how price moves. And then it was on the resistance, which made it more of a confirmation to automatically know that price is making an M. So that fourth leg, or this other leg right here that I'm basically explaining to y'all, is going to make the same exact move. And then you got double bottoms, quick little buy right here. Quick little buy, double bottoms on your key level support, the little dip. You just got to wait for the full move, but you automatically know, okay, price is making a neckline like right up in here. So price breaks this neckline. 9 times out of 10, it always makes another dip. It never just shoots up. It'll get you right there. That's why they be like, oh, buy it at the neckline. No, try to buy it down here. Buy it low as possible. This is for any pair. You buy it low as possible, like right here. And then you have, if we was to go to a 1 hour time frame, now we're on a 1 hour time frame, you fully can see how price is literally just, okay, price broke down. Let me delete this. And you can see the little channel. This is low key could be a channel right here. But you'll be able to see like right here, prices in the downtrend on this candle. So let's make this like red. So easily sell. But you don't want to sell too much because price hit a major support level. So this would have been to take profit. So these moves are always scalps. Like they're easy 500 to 1,000 pip move. Like a move like this for me, if I was using the standard, it's gonna be 300 some pips on gold. So I'm using the standard. That's 3,000 pips because I'm catching it at the right time. That's $3,000 because I'm catching 300 pips at the right time. I'm just looking for price to react on a downtrend, like 1, 2, 3. But here, you know what I'm saying, I see the overall move, which is a W, which is double bottoms. This is the first strong leg. So like this whole candle right here was imbalanced, and it was like engulfing. So price is gonna have to eventually come back and fill that leg somewhere along these lines. Boom. I drew it from just the middle of this, but what happens? It lined it up with support eventually. So price, regardless of what we're looking for, is buying. So we're buying it here on the break, literally on the break. This is where we get in early at, and you hold. I'm telling you, like these moves right here, like you don't even got to hold. You could just take your profits along the way, and just understand that price is going to hit your TP, so you could be able to catch pullbacks. This is how price reacted on this 50, which is support. You know what I'm saying? And then it was major wicks along this line, but you already making profit. Like that's just adding your confluences up into one big pile of trading. So I drew it up, would have caught the move right here. Would have caught the move right here. Once you catch the move, you know what I'm saying? Boom. In gold terminology, this may be like 100 pips. You know what I'm saying? 100 pips. Just to the neckline. So 100 pips times your risk, that's how much money you made. Just think about the logic here and think about how fast you making it too. You know what I'm saying? The job, and you're not even working for it no more. Your money is working for yourself. Every single trade that you put in, your money is working for you. So your mind, you thinking your mind working for your money, but at the same time, it's really not. You just in a stress. You know what I'm saying? You stress and you don't know if your analysis is going to be hit to where you make that amount of money in that time frame. But when you have the structure, you automatically assume and you know that it's going to hit it, and it does. And then you cash out. You just got to wait. After that, you just wait. You know what I'm saying? You're just waiting. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Each candlestick is going to be an hour. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 hours. So from here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. You're making either $1,000. You're making what is it? 250, 100, whatever you're making. You know what I'm saying? You're making it. And you don't have to be greedy, just be humble because you're doing it in a faster rate than other people. And then if you do it all the way through, you done for the week. You know what I'm saying? You done for the whole week. Because look, our entry would have been down here. Entry would have been right there. So regardless if price is hitting my break even, you know where price is going. Because it has to make a W. And then the 4 hour just gives you more of a better idea look. The lower time frames make the same exact entry. I mean, the same exact chart pattern every single time. So if the 4 hours making a double bottom, we're just going to form a strong W where price, like this candle, people wish to get these moves. We get them. You know what I'm saying? We get them. And it's just all about timing. And they're made every week. These setups are made every week. So, and the earlier the better. That's the thing. Like the ship leave in the morning. I'm going to let y'all know that. The ship leaves in the morning. If you're not up by like 7, the ship leaving you. Because you catching it early. Like sometimes the ship may wait for you at about 9, 10 o'clock. But after 10, the ship is already gone. You'll see 10 o'clock around here. Like if we was looking at the time right now, it's telling me the time. Like, okay, 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. That's like I say 7 a.m., 11 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? 12, you know what I'm saying? It's over. The party over. Everybody done got off the ship up here because this one candle paid them when they need it. And like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to get greedy and wait to buy it up to here. Go ahead and eat. Take your profits. Withdraw. Take the day off. Go do something else with your money. You just had a successful day trading. That's how fast you can make money when you have the psychology. You know what I'm saying? The psychology just got to be down pat. Because you're going to see blue screens. You're going to see money on your phone. It's just whether or not you got to take your money and run with it. And then when you're done, go get some ice cream, go spend a day with your family. That's all you got to do. That's how I see it. That's how I see the market and whatnot. That's just psychology that was taught to me. You know what I'm saying? Psychology is, you can spread it around to everybody. All right, so we seen little moves right now. So currently we see what price is doing on the DXY. So overall price is in a downtrend. So let's remove this. We don't need this. I always like to keep my charts clean. I don't like having a mess. I just need whatever I need on air. So fully right now, we can see what's going on in the market. Like we see prices just down here. So prices reacted on the support level. So the DXY can continue to buy up, but it hit the 200. It hit the 200. So the DXY it's selling regardless. Like you can know just by drawing your trend line on here that price is selling. But at the same time, we just want to know throughout the day where price is going to be buying at or selling, you know what I'm saying, for a short period of time. All right, so right here, so we can see currently how price is just chilling within the zone. I'm not worried about what's going on up here because price is not up there yet. I'm worried about where it's at right now. So let's break it down a little bit to a lower time frame. So price hit here. So we're now assuming that the DXY is going to sell down to this because it always does that. Like it'll touch up top, sell down to the bottom, touch up top, sell. All right, well, maybe double bottoms, which happens. You know what I'm saying? That's just, it happens. That's because it's not ready to go yet. But it come back and make that equal low. You got two things to do here. You either going to sell it if it break, or you going to buy it as soon as it touch. If you good at timing your charts, you can make money all day on any pair. And this goes for any pair. Like I said, we'll treat the DXY like a currency. Like right there. Price is going to literally just chill. You know what I'm saying? It's going to do its thing. Easy bread. And you just buying it right there. You know what I'm saying? You buying it. You're buying gold. You're buying US 30 right here. And you making crazy money. You know what I'm saying? You're making great money. Like I don't over leverage. Especially like I play around with little accounts because it's fun. All right, them big boy accounts, you know what I'm saying? Once y'all get on the same roof, and I'm seeing y'all making y'all big profits, then the big accounts will come out. But these moves right here, you know what I'm saying? Overall, we can see price touching again. And then if price decides to break this, we'll see a level where price is going to drop at least down to here. That's if it breaks it. So y'all see currently where price is at. Price has to break this low, break this key level, then it's gonna settle down to here. That's room, that's money right here in this little zone. From here to here, that's money. Each zone is money. And then right here, it's a support, but we already know that if it breaks this angle support, like it's a support trend line and a support, right? This gray area. So if it breaks this red, and then it's gonna automatically short. It's gonna short down in the zone. Now you can play it safe right here. If you want to play it safe, you can play it safe here. That's where you play it safe at. But here, this is where you putting it on the line. But if you putting it on the line, play it smart. That means that don't over leverage. Don't over leverage anytime whenever it breaks. Because price is gonna do this, y'all know. Break. And then when it break, what happened? It come back and retest it. It always makes that correction. It'll hit somewhere right here. That's where it gets you at. It get everybody like right here. It always gets everybody. But you can't be that person. You gotta understand break and retest. Everything is break and retest. And we'll get into that in a second. Once that retest happen, that's when the money is being made. This is where all elite traders are putting all their bets, and they're buying Lambos, they're buying Range Rovers. You know what I'm saying? They getting the cars they want. They buying properties, they getting land. They starting other businesses. You know what I'm saying? This is where you load up at, because you can play this in multiple ways. I'm telling you, and we're gonna give you the sauce. We're gonna give you the sauce. We literally gonna give you the sauce. And these signals, like I'm telling you, it's about to go crazy. Like the thing is, as long as y'all apply it with what we're doing, you're gonna make money every single day. Like, let's look at something, for instance. I want to see, like, all right, here, break and retest. This is a pretty good image. Let's wait for the image to pop up. All right, y'all. So it'll just look like this. Everything is a break and retest. Even a trend line. Trend lines are even better. The trend lines are so fun. Like, I'm like, dang, I ain't catch that move. It broke the trend. Like, for real, like, you could go crazy. But like I said, use risk management. Play the cards right. Make your money. Make your income. Make what you need to make. And go have a good day. But here we got support, support, support. So anytime the support is broken, this was the last support, it broke through. This was the before. So do not be that person and try to be like, oh, damn, I missed the trade. Let me get in. Don't do that, because you rushing it. Price has to come retest it to make it valid that it's been broken. Now, if it ever breaks and come down to another key level, like let's say it was a key level along these lines all the way across, that just automatically means that, okay, news happened, and then it may cut. If it breaks that key level and it come down even more, all right, that was news. But 9 times out of 10, it's always retesting it. Once that retest happen, boom, we looking for a sale. So it's gonna play around in these zones, especially like if you're on a lower time frame, you're gonna see it just down bouncing around in these time in the zone or whatnot. So, but when you on a 1 hour, this is what a 1 hour chart would look like. This is how clean a one. Actually, this would be more of a 4 hour, but 1 hour, 4 hour looks very identical. Daily is way different. You know what I'm saying? But daily is just for something like, if price has nowhere else to go, you go to the daily, but you still can find the trends on the 4 hour, 1 hour. So like that retest happened, it's over. That's why it says never enter off a breakout, rather wait for a retest. If you do that, you're disciplined. You're disciplined. And then by you being disciplined, that means that you will create more wealth. If you be that person that just want to be like, all right, 90, be the other 90% of traders who quit after they first losing trade, but they see what they made. Like I got students that's new that came in the market. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, I made quick $700. You know, I made $700 off your signals, man. It's crazy. But they never said it was our fault that they lost, because they lost off of didn't change the lot size. But that was just something that you got to educate yourself on. But it's there. Like, that's why the risk management section is there. So it's like his next trade, he over leveraged on the wrong pair using the same lot size. But that was just, you know what I'm saying, small like setbacks. But don't let that make you quit because you made $700 in a couple hours. Like, that's good money. That's great money. So that's break and retest. All right, so same thing here. Prices just break down, come back, retest, drop down here. That's what I'm looking at for right now, because it's the downtrend is so powerful, and then it hit the 200, so it broke through the 200. So instead of it like pretending to really, so this is why I say moving average is not really big factor, but it's a small factor, because it broke it and then it hit a major resistance and then broke, and it which gave it momentum right here to sell all the way back down to this level. So now you can see the DXYs is going to eventually come back down to here. If it breaks this 50 right here, this 50 moving average, as you can see, which would be support, and then this could be support, where price will bounce up right here once it touches it. And you see it's sitting in a key zone. So that's two confluences or two major confirmations, but I say confluences and confirmations that price is in a support. So if these major support levels are broken, then you have price coming here and then here. So that's how you play the market. Breaks, the key levels have to be broken. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can get some t-shirts made, call them, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, we can get something for y'all to understand that there's a break and retest. Like BNR, we use research and say BNR. Like, that's where you go crazy at. Like, you go crazy. And then when you know how price, like, reacts and retests, and then you'll understand, like, double bottoms, double tops, head and shoulders, you fully elite. You fully elite. Like, everything else anybody tell you is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. We can bring out the Fibonacci, but the Fibonacci are for people who are late to the party. They're late. Like, if you're late, then you got to use some other indicator. This is an indicator. This is another indicator that you'll have to use. It's highlighted because it's the best one. A lot of people don't know how to use it, but you use it whenever you late to the party or whenever you're trying to be fancy and you're trying to catch multiple entries. That's the only time you'll use the fib. All right, so let's get to gold, man. All right, so let's look at something right now. This is how you could have made so much money on gold. As soon as I get to a chart, you automatically got to know what price is doing. So if we look at from April all the way into June, you fully see prices in the uptrend, fully. It's just bouncing around, it's going up. So by price being in the uptrend, you automatically know each time that price is going to keep buying. You're going to see price going up, 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 and up. That's cool. So I'm glad y'all can make it to the party for the people that's on here. I see some people leave. I know it's Saturday or whatnot. This was a call that wasn't really scheduled or whatnot, but I just want to see who ready, you know what I'm saying? Who ready. But everybody else gonna be able to see this. So you can see price going in the uptrend. So like as price going in the uptrend, you fully understand that, okay, yo, this is crazy right here. This is even better. This is like another major move. But price is in the uptrend, so it's hitting here is buying up. It's hitting here is buying up. It's hitting here is buying up. Yo, I seen this move before. This move can get very scary. When I say scary, I'm talking about you can really go get you a down payment for a crib off this. Like you can get a down payment off a crib off this move. All you have to do is just wait for it and load up your account. You know what I'm saying? Don't over leverage because you're gonna catch like, look at how many pips this is if price breaks. Yo, that's 1,000 pips. So if I drop a standard, that's 10,000. I hold that trade. You know why? I won't hold it but for so long. The only reason why, because it's gonna make a couple stops. So I'm gonna profit along the way and then try to scale my account by catching a re-entry. So there's nothing wrong with closing your profit early. Like I had an issue with closing profits early. You know what I'm saying? You lose money just by holding sometimes, because like you could cash out here and then if it buys back up and wanting to retest, like price will do exactly this. Let me show y'all. I can demonstrate it better. Price will break through, hit here when it's projected to really come here. So it hit here first. This is the first stop. The reason why this is the first stop, because this is the major level of support. It's a key level. So whenever price breaks out, you can see price fully coming back, retested. So this is where you lose your money at. You be like, dang, I was up. Look at how many pips you was up right here. This is why you don't leave money on the table. So this is just one-on-one, because the object, don't get too caught up in the skill, but just understand we're here to make money. So we're going to make money. So right here, that's 600 pips. If you play it smart to the top right there, that's 545 pips on the break. That's valid. That's the first stop. So with a standard lot size, you're looking at $5,400. $5,400 right here. I'm talking real money now. $5,400. Drop some says in the chat if you want to make $5,400. Just talk to me real quick. I just want to see something before I drop these gems. I done gave y'all my little inspirational speech for the first half. Now it's time to get to the money. All right, so like this is what I'm saying to y'all. Break and retest. Now let's look at something. Then we'll come right back to this. I got the perfect chart for this. Let me show y'all this. This is pretty dope. I'm glad I saved this information on here. All right, so let's see. You can watch. We'll watch this one first. So this is the same exact move. This move happens all the time. Like literally, y'all, it happens all the time. All right, so this is what will happen. Technical analysis. So, and this is in y'all's academy. So make sure y'all watch the academy. All right, price made a low, a high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So that's automatically creating a up channel. It's a bullish channel. A bullish channel is where you have a lower level trend line. So if you don't know how to draw trend lines, it's a simple line that has to touch 3 or more candles going in a up position. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So anything more than 3 is valid. If it's 4, if it's 5, it's still valid. Keep it. Just make sure it's on the wicks. See, like on here, there, like it's not really on the wicks. This demonstration is not all the way on the wicks, but mine's be on the wicks. Like I put mine on the tips. Like if I had to move this, I would move this up a little bit just so it's touching. But they got it to a point where it's touching an area where it's making 3 touches. So 1, 2, 3. That's 3 touches on the top part. So that's an area of resistance. So, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you get these 2 perfect. Then if the other one is kind of shafty, that's cool. Until another, like, you know what I'm saying, price comes back and retests it again. So what we're fully looking at here is that gold is doing exactly this. So price failed to go up. So that means that everything that's going up has to come down. That's why this could be like any type of anything, respirator, whatever. Like you can look at it in different terminologies. You know what I'm saying? Biological, science, art, whatever. Whatever works for you. Even musical patterns, whatever. You see that price is going up and it's going down overall. That's your psychology right there. Price is going up. It's going down. That's what you see. But you have to know the skill. The skill is telling you that if it's going up but so much, it has to come down. So it bought up, it came down. It bought up, came down. But as you seeing it's buying up and going down, what's causing it to stop is the trend line. It stopped here. It stopped here. It stopped here. But as it stopped, it was a reversal for a buy. Same thing here. It hit here. It stopped and then it sold. Sold. But when it comes to a completion where price is fully exhausted, it's tired of repeating the same pattern, that's where we load up at. We load up here. You see price broke out. You know what I'm saying? Bearish pressure. Price broke previous key level. So this was the key level. This could have been a support. This is where we draw our key levels at. That's why my chart will have 4 things on it. It will have moving averages. It will have trend lines. And it will actually 3. We can say 3. And it will have, or no, 4. We'll have key zones and key levels. So 4 different things. Moving averages, trend lines, key zones, key levels. The reason why, because I know every single move that's taking place. Now, sometimes moves can be timed early. Sometimes moves can be timed late. And that's just something that happens. But don't get scared. Don't get scared because of that, because these moves happen all the time. Just play it smart. So let's go back. Let's go back real quick, y'all. Let me out. All right, so if we bring this over here, I'm gonna make it so simple. I'm gonna keep this to the right. This so I can match it up. This is how price is gonna match up. And we can get it somewhat similar, then we know like what's going on. All right. So I could draw maybe, let's go to the daily, make it a little bit more smoother. All right, so on the daily, I can actually put a trend line up here. About like right there. That's my top trend line. I'll go to like the 4 hour, bring it down again. And I'll try to make it to where price is actually a little bit closer. About right here. The uptrend. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. That's perfect. Now I can move this up a little bit. If I move it up, it's not perfect. These are not touching anymore. So I'm just going to move it back down to where I have the touches. And then everything else was just, you know what I'm saying, news or fake outs in the market that just get you. So you got to go by the rules, though. Always. All right. So we got our channel. So now what we'll do is we'll go to the 1 hour. Y'all can see it more clearly. All right. So we'll just move it up a tad bit. Right there. That ain't gonna hurt nobody. All right, y'all see what's going on now. If we come back down here, you can see our price touch here last. So look, price hit here. So now let's look at this. If you somehow caught a trade up here because you see this head and shoulders, like you see that head and shoulders right there, that was confirmation on the 1 hour. That was, man, if you don't take this move, then you scary. This is what happened right here. Like this is how it's crazy how I spot these entries. Like I literally just get on the charts and I see it. It's there. It's in plain sight. That's cool if it did. That's all right. But head and shoulders, like this one move right here on the 1 hour. Look at that one move. That's 336 pips in 6 hours. Talk to me nice. That's $3,300 you made in 6 hours. That's a nice apartment you got right there. Once you start doing that, that's a nice crib you can have. That's a nice car you can go get right there. Because the thing is, these markets love us. They love us. And tell you why? Because they make the same move over and over. So you're gonna tell me I'm gonna see a move that happened just like this again, and I can do the same thing again. Drop some sevens, drop some more ones and sevens in the chat if you feel me right now. Like I could do that again. That's what I want to know. Because if you want to do it again and again, let me know. Because it's gonna happen over and over and over every single time. Every trade is gonna be the same exact trade. But it came back, retested, whatever. You know what I'm saying? My trend line messed up, but it's gonna fix. Came all the way back down here to test this trend line. Like, let me just back it up real quick. Like, like look at how many pips this is. This is a swinger. Like, you a swing trader for real. Now, this a bag. I ain't gonna tell you. You ever hear them people talking about they making like $1 million on a trade, 100,000 on a trade, on one trade? That's some swingers for you. They do that for real. They really do. That's 737 pips. You know what I'm saying? But we already made 3,000. You know what I'm saying? Then it consolidated. We good off gold until we get another move. We get another like, okay, you made money right here. Like, let's just put this right here. Let me show y'all something real quick. It's quick. It's a quick example how you need to take your profits. You don't have to hold as long as everyone else does. Just make sure you eat. And then price did what here? It made a consolidation box. This consolidation box is where you draw it from the lowest point to the highest point. If price is playing around, you see it's making equal. Like this is the last low, that's the last high. You take the sell right here. I'm gonna put a video in the back office for y'all for this one as well. Videos will always be updated on the course. That's 400 pips on the break. That's another, all right, you already made $3,300 right here. Now you're waiting for another setup. So the other setup has to be like, okay, when you automatically telling yourself in your head, you're like, okay, I need another setup. I need another structure move for me to trade. There's no reason for me to trade if I do not see the structure move. There's no reason I should be looking at any trades. So, you know what I'm saying? You're not looking at any trades. So fully, you automatically assume, okay, this consolidation box, last low, last high. That's how you draw it. Last low to the last high. That's only if it's consolidating. If you see it like that. If you cashed out here and now you waiting for another move, just wait for the consolidation. You know what I'm saying? But mainly, you'll have your key zones and key levels, so you'll know what's going on. But this is me not having no key zones and key levels. I can trade it here and make 4,000, 3,300 plus 4,000 is about 8 grand, 7, 8 grand. You know what that's what I'm saying. Like 2 days. It's really the same day. Let's see. This was March 18th. So probably about 3 days later. But I'm chilling with my 3,300. I'm chilling. Like I'm not stressing. Not stressing. All right, so let's look here. All right, so price came back, made a major confirmation for a buy to the upside. A major double bottom that happened right here. That could have been a buy. That could have been a buy. Sell, broke through a little bit. Thought it was going to break out, but it didn't. But it made a head and shoulders again. It gave me the exact same setup. But this one is a little bit more defiant. The reason why I say is because you got a small head and shoulders. You got a small head and shoulders, but lopsided. That it really has to be clean. So if it's being clean, then you can see the head and shoulders right here. Easy. You got left shoulder, and we actually talked about this on another call. It was actually Sunday when we talked about this same move. Left shoulder, head, because that's the highest point. The head is the highest point. The highest point is 1916. However you need to look at it, put it in your head. The highest point is 1916. So this is not higher than that. So you cannot say that's the and price this. All right, so this will be the high. So if you was looking at the markets right now, this will be the last high. But price sold. Now price makes a correction where it's about to keep buying up. We see throughout the week that it's buying up or that day is buying up, and it breaks its high, it's going to go to the next zone or wherever it needs to go, which was like up there. All right, so that's just one way to look at it. All right. So let's see. Right shoulder. So the right shoulder is the major drop. Right here. All right, so by y'all saying this is the major drop, that's where you take the entry at. That's where the next trade is, right here. Right here. And look, same zone. Same zone. It's the same level. You could be in the chat like, yo, I think price coming back up to 1909. Let somebody know. Let us know what you think. We can look at it. We see that. You may see something we don't see early. But we're gonna see it. 1909. Price come back at 1909. Let me sell this. This the move that we caught this week. This is the trade we caught this week. 532 pips. 532 pips, man. I'm gonna be quiet for a second, just let that sink in. All right, 532 pips. That's $5,300 with a standard. That means a $10 lot size. It means you're risking $10 a pip. So if you're risking $10 a pip, I advise you to have some money in your account. And I also advise you to be on point. Be on cue, be on point. But you could do this on demo first, then do it on live. Because you know why? The market loves us. The market loves us, y'all. That means it's gonna give us the same move again next week or the week after. It's either gonna give me what I want. And look, I can get that inverted. Oh dang, I ain't made $5,300, bro. When the next signal coming out? Or when the next trade? You know what I'm saying? Boom, right here. I got it for you. It's on the way. Just give me a second. Give us a second. Right here. Everybody eats. EBE. Let's go. We gonna draw this up right here. Trying to find it. All right, check. It's the right one. Head, shoulder, knees and toes. All right, so you can even see smiley faces like it's an eye. Then they got a nose. You know what I'm saying? It's a great day. It's a person. Hey man, where y'all at, man? I know y'all hear me out there. Y'all probably laughing at me right now. All right, so y'all see what's going on. It's an inverted head and shoulders. Like, yo, left shoulder, right shoulder, buy it right here. You're buying it right here. If y'all got any questions, let me know. You're buying it right here. And you're buying it back up to here. To that next key. It really is really about to touch that. Like, I can really catch it right here. This is why I catch it at. So let's play this. I'll play this out real quick. Like, this is what you're gonna see first. I'm gonna let y'all know. If y'all get that early, try to get in down here, man. Try to get this. Try to grab that on the lower time frame, like the 5 minute. It's gonna look exactly like this. It's gonna be a V shape. But at the same time, we gonna buy it again. We gonna buy it here. Don't even sweat it. If you missed it down here, you missed the V. If you ever see a V, that means it's about to make a head and shoulders. So left shoulder, right shoulder. We're buying it here. Let's watch this. All right, bye. I put a little entry in. Little entry. You ain't gonna scare me. How many pips is this? 12 pips. Oh my God, I'm gonna draw down 12 pips. I'm scared I might lose my money. No, you're not, bro. Trust your analysis. You know where we going with this. We going to the touchdown. We going all the way to the TD. We about to score on them. Like, we about to score. We about to score. I got my entry on the 5 minute, y'all. We about to score for real. You know where we scoring at? We scoring right here. This is where we scoring at. Right there. Look, I'm about to make 2,700 real quick. I'm gonna draw down 12 pips. Less than 12 pips. Yeah, I mean, draw down 12 pips was like 120, but I'm about to make 2,700. But I know I got probably like 800 to 1,000 in my account. So I mean, 120 ain't that bad. Or you know what I'm saying? If I got 500 in my account, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing like $3 a pip or something like that. So 5 times 12 or $3 times 12, that's about $36. I'm about to make 270 pips. So you do the math, $3 times 270 pips. I'm about to make $810. And I was only in drawdown $36. Drop some ones in the chat if you felt that right there. If you understood exactly my scenario, what I said, drop some more ones in the chat. Because watch how this trade hit TP. Smack. Oh, you just made $810. Oh, you just made $2,700. Okay. Okay. That was the end of the week. That was the end of the week right there. And now we waiting for Sunday. So we looked at our other pair. Which our other pair was the DXY. So we know that the DXY is selling. We've seen that how far it can go if it wants to sell. So I'm just showing y'all this right here. Showing y'all this right here. Price can break this. And we're going to catch some more money right here. Let's see if I got like something I can draw. No, I don't like that. We're going to make some more money right here. Beginning of the week. Markets open tomorrow at 6. Stop loss a little bit lower. If I was a lick, let me move this over so y'all can see. About like right here. I'm going to delete this. We don't need this. Stop loss a little about right there. I say like, shoot, if you bind it, you can see a double top. A double top can happen. This is the thing. This is why you wait for a price to break through. Because it can hit here and then make that M. That's a double top for you. But that's why we'll use the cheat code, the DXY. If the DXY decides to sell all the way where we thinking it's going to sell, then we already know what's up. But really, you can put the stop loss like right. I'm not even gonna lie. Like if it like a little bit lower than the zone to play it smart. So like 30 pip stop loss. But we go down a little bit lower. Yeah, like right there. So, but if you start to see some bullish momentum, like on a lower time frame, you seeing like if you go to 15, 5 minutes, you seeing a double bottom or something, or you seeing something crazy, go ahead and take it early. Because you're gonna make this. You're gonna make 1,200. You're gonna make 1,200. For that $3 lot size, you're gonna make 378. And for that dollar lot size, you're gonna make that 126. Let's go, y'all. It's been a great call. Appreciate everyone for coming out. That was just a markup from DXY all the way to gold. You can use that for any pair you want to look at. It doesn't matter. You can use the DXY. All my other pairs will align with my DXY. You know what I'm saying? It will align. This DXY, this gold. You know what I'm saying? They move the opposite. The DXY is selling, gold buying. What was happening over here? Selling. Straight selling. What happened with gold? Straight selling. Straight buying right here. This little leg. These 1, 2, 3. You can say 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like same correlation, y'all. But don't get caught up on that DXY. Don't get caught up on the moving averages. Just use your confluences, your technical analysis, y'all, and just play it safe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can be, you know what I'm saying, on the money. Or the block. You said that, or the block for me. Let's see. You can say it or the block right here. Like right here, but it already sold. It made that correction right there. Now, we just got straight buy. Like, that order block was right here. This little small area. From what I'm seeing, like right up in here. That's an order block right there. That's why it's sold right here in the middle. If I was to put a line in the middle of my order block, in the middle of this box, from the last high to the last low, that's how you draw everything. If you draw something, it's last high, last low. Fibonacci, higher highs, higher lows, last high to last low. I always remember that. But if I was to put a line in the middle of this box, it'd end up right here. That was a quick sale, you know what I'm saying? Quick little pips, but it wasn't a full sale. Take your little 50 pips and get going. It ain't gonna never happen like that. It'll retest before it make a bigger drop. if it wants to sell. But in this case, or like, you know what I'm saying? Well, actually it broke through and then it retested. So it can sell. That's the thing. It can sell. We could see a sell momentum, but what if you look at the overall trend, this is what I'm about to get y'all at right here. The overall trend is doing what? Buying. It hit my channels. Like, if I was to move this up just a little bit more, y'all. Yeah, I need to move it up anyway. It's off. Always, please make sure y'all got these please, please, please. I had lost a lot of money just by having a trend line not where it's supposed to be. By buying it too early when it dropped down just a couple more pips. And I had a big lot size on it. So, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't good just because of trend line. Like, but ever since then, I always make sure my trend lines are touching. I make sure they are touching my candles. If they're not touching your candles, then you're going to lose. So, like, right here, like, this is touching line. I'm not even going to, this is already done touch. Now, if I was seeing it play out where it was, like, actually selling down in this area, I'll be moving this trend line up so I can find it, or, like, basing off the last one so I can find the next touch. Excuse me. But y'all, the overall trend is buying. Like, this trade can go all the way up to here. 1,800 pips. 2,800 pips. Let's go. That's how you trade key levels. Let's go. You find the entry and you go. Like, that's it. This week about to be fire, man. I'm excited. I'm glad y'all can be a part of the academy. Stay locked in. Let's go. Spread the word. Tell your friend. Tell your neighbor. Tell somebody that needs some money. Tell them. Like, this is for everybody. This is free money. Let's go. Also, go spam the chats. Go spam the chats. Let them know what's going on. About to drop this call after. I appreciate everyone. Y'all have a nice, safe weekend. Let's go.